on my birthday, usually my birthday comes after Christmas, New Year. So Christmas on the 24th, Christmas Eve 24th, New Year's Eve 31st. My brother's birthday is the 3rd of January. My wife's birthday is on the 15th of January. Then you have my son's birthday on the... Nadia, thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Thank you for the birthday gift, Nadia. Thank you so much. So you have my wife's birthday on the 15th, my son's birthday on the 17th of January, and then my sister-in-law on the 19th, and then me on the 22nd. So usually on the 22nd, I'm just like, listen. So I don't really, I was supposed actually to go party to go to the restaurant with Nelson Freitas and then go with him for his show. He was doing a show here in Portugal at Docks. But listen, I was really feeling tired on that night, and I really wanted to be with my family. Especially after having COVID, I've been really enjoying family time. And especially, I've been somebody, I've traveled my whole life, and I really enjoy now that I can stay home, work from home, that this channel is generating more and more and more revenue. I can really focus on this. I'm actually really enjoying, especially on birthdays. I like being at home. And so listen, at midnight, my daughter and my wife, they did a cake. So they did the cake together. So they just took it out the oven. They put some candles. They arrived at midnight, wished me happy birthday. That was beautiful. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay with them until 1 a.m. and around 2 a.m. Or maybe before, around 1 a.m. I join all my friends at my friend Guillaume's club. He has a great club called Oui Monsieur here in Portugal. I would go there, and after that, maybe we go have a drink somewhere, and then around 3 a.m., 3:30, we go meet Nelson Freitas at we go with Nelson Freitas at Docks, and he performs, and maybe when he does Deeper, I come up and everybody wish me happy birthday and we party. But you know what? I think around 1:30 a.m. I just woke up on the sofa and I was like, wait, what? Everybody was sleeping already, because don't forget, we have a family life. We wake up early to bring the kid to school, etc., etc. So we were actually super tired already. So I really was like, do I really want to go? I'm feeling tired. And there's this thing. When I was younger, when I was younger, I would go out like, when I was younger, I would go out like 6 times per week, and I would rest on Mondays only. And I think I went out so much that not going out is not really something that I really care about anymore. I'm fine when I don't go out. And something I also learned is that when I have this feeling that I don't want to go out and I don't feel like going out, I usually listen to this feeling, because usually something bad happens, or I have a bad night or whatever. And listen, I was really not feeling like going out. And what I really wanted to do was sleep early, wake up early, and then go with the girls and have a great afternoon. Go and enjoy a restaurant in the neighborhood, and just do that and then go home. So It's exactly what I did on the Saturday after my birthday. So that was my day on my birthday. Perfect. And actually, it was a perfect day for me. It was a perfect birthday. Just, we just spent the whole afternoon. So we live just in the back, and this is the building where we were. You see it in the front, and we live like 3 minutes walking from this hotel. So we always there, and we just sat there, and we stayed there like the whole night. And so for me, that was the perfect birthday. Personally, like for 48, I was like, yeah, like probably at 50 in 2 years, I'll do something like maybe a concert, a party, something, or maybe something only with, like, I don't know, Club Shada special live, I don't know. But I believe for 50 you can do something grandiose or whatever, because this is a milestone. But really, to me, that's all I needed. And Heather, how are you? So I'm coming. So where was I? Trish, yes, we biggity back. And your daughter on the 23rd. Hey, Robert, how are you? Thanks for being here. Yeah, c'est ça, à la fin de janvier, de octobre à janvier. En janvier, tu as mal, tu n'as plus de force. So like I was saying, to me, that's really what I really wanted to do, and I just spent my day like that. And by then, I just stayed at home, and then I opened my social media. And listen, you know, every year, what I found crazy is that I see so many people who are famous, or who were famous, or who had a hit one day, something, and they get they tell, like, I see a lot of people being bitter about not being famous anymore, about, you know, should be me, etc. I understand. And me, I'm like, hey, listen, this goes with time, you know. Time goes by, and at a point, you know, there's new songs, new people, new kids. The kids are 14, they love singers that are 18. It's normal. So I don't really mind less likes. Listen, as long as I can feed my family from my previous work, and that the new thing I do is providing, to me, it's not about the fame, it's about the work you do and where it takes you. So if tomorrow this show becomes so huge that people don't even remember that I used to be a singer or a producer, it's fine by me, as long as the next thing is something. So for me, being that I don't mind fading from fame, I'm always surprised, like literally surprised and emotionally, that I receive the amount of messages that I receive on my birthday. Like, to me, it is wow. And this year was no different. So on my Instagram, I had 200 and 76 or 60, I don't remember, comments on this photo. So, not only from artists that I love, Big Nello, Bodhisattva, Freddy Costa, Yola, Pierre Quenders, Rim, Yola, Looney Johnson, Karel Pedro, people from everywhere, Olga, Luis, Ilya, that's Big Nello's wife, Waitaka, Milkos is the designer who did my clothing for the album cover. And listen, I had like so many comments, and it's this thing where it is kind of, it's so special when you are the center of attention for 24 hours or 72 hours, and you don't want to ignore people because it means so much to you that people are thinking about you and people are congratulating you on your birthday. And at the same time, you cannot say thank you to everybody. It's impossible. And thank you to everybody, because it's impossible to say thank you to each person. And it's great that you can at least click the little hearts. So I had to click on this hundreds of times just to say thank you, just to show people that I've seen their messages. And listen, so many messages. And the worst part is, so I saw the messages on Instagram, I saw the messages on Twitter. I actually retweeted most of the messages on Twitter. I think I catched all the messages on. Look at Malcolm Beats, Yvonne, Miss Tanya. Oh, you didn't catch those ones. Nana. Hey, Jack's wife. I didn't saw those ones. Obrigado. Danny, thank you. Yeah, you see, I've been just trying to show everybody that I've seen their messages. It's important for me. But the thing is, there's so many platforms that you cannot really see all the messages everywhere. But as you can see, I try to put a heart everywhere on every message. And then oh, la milliardaire, here's your message. On te connaît depuis l'époque du diamant noir, Atlantis. Wow, amazing. Some people have been following me like my whole career, so that's beautiful. Look, a lot of messages that I believe it's important for people who take their time to leave you a message, that the minimum is to read them, of course. Oh, I think I got them all. I catch them all. But at least with this feature, you can at least show them that, yeah, I saw them. But then I realized, wait a minute. So then on this one, you had a lot of them too. So yeah, that I went there yet. I went there too. There's less, but there's still some of them. But then, yesterday, I go to my Facebook page. And I'm like, my Facebook page, even when I don't post nothing on Facebook, every time I post something on Instagram, the message, the post also go to my Facebook page. And then yesterday I realized, so wait a minute, he's the post on my Facebook. There's 1,000 comments. I was like, yo, I had no clue. So wait, how do I see just that link? Can I just see that post? Let me see. Yep. Yo, there's 1,300 comments on. Yo, can you imagine? Look at yo. Okay, so now wait. So now I have to go and like 1,000 comments. I didn't have the time to read them all, so I really have to go and read everything. I know that most of them are saying the same thing. They're all saying happy birthday, but listen, it still is important. Wow. Oh my God! Like, we just read 100 comments. Oh wow! It's so interesting in this world of where everybody wants to make you believe that when everybody's trying to make you believe that the business of music and being an artist is a young game, and like at a point everybody forget you because you don't have a hit, whatever, all that stuff that people want to make you believe, and because they always have a reason to not want to pay you your price, etc., etc. When you see how much people care about you, like that you get like thousands of comments. Happy birthday to you, legend of Congolese music in general. I feel like we don't appreciate you enough, but when I meet Caribbean brothers and sisters, I tell them and make them hear your sounds. They fall in love with your music instantly. This applies to all nations I've come across and heard your music. They've always fascinated by how you make your music. You're one of music genius according to me. Il y a des trucs que seul Kaysha peut faire. More life and more blessing to you. Wow. Now the problem is, thank you so much for this comment, Claude NGB. So here's my problem. This is me. It's I'm that type of person. It's like, I like when things are aligned, etc., etc. And if I like one comment, I feel like it's unfair to every other comment. So now that I like these comments, I just feel like liking everything else. And so it would take me hours to like everybody's comment. So maybe I should just write something. Thank you. I also have something. I have some. So I have in the years of all the comments I receive on YouTube and in all the platforms, I actually have a lot of shortcuts that I use. For example, if I want to say thank you so much to somebody, I just type TTYSM and space, and he writes thank you so much. Or if I write TTY, he just writes thank you. If I write I want to do it in French, I just write MMB and he writes merci beaucoup. Or if I want to write muito obrigado, MMO, and he writes muito obrigado with some. And so in the beginning I was just, you know what, because you don't realize. Then you have the SMS, and then you have all the messages on WhatsApp from family, close friends, etc. And to those you reply. To most of them you cannot just see and continue your life. So I probably receive, I don't know, 100 or 200 messages on WhatsApp, and now for everybody Usually I was just writing MMB, MMO, or TTYSM. And yeah, you know, I have a few variations. So TTYSM, no, it doesn't work. Thank you so much there. You know, and I would write this on WhatsApp a lot for people to try to answer to everybody. And I have this thing where I have this obsession. I like my inbox to be at 0. I like my WhatsApp to all be read. I don't like to have unread messages. So even on Instagram, I probably receive, I don't know, 300 happy birthday messages. And I took 2 days to at least double tap and put a like on every message that I receive, because I believe that it's important. People take the time, and you have to take the time. You cannot just ignore people. Even if I understand, they would understand that with the amount of messages you receive on your birthday, you should at least say 48 is the new 20. Look. So, you know, it feels like, you know, when you have so many people who you touch with your music and with your story. Look. So listen, that's only 300 messages out of 1,300. And listen, I didn't even check the private messages. I mean, I probably have a lot of them that are saying the same thing, but listen, I'm not gonna read them now. I don't know what's in there. But so listen, it's and I don't even know if, because right now we're talking about my birthday. Sorry, my Facebook page, the public page. That's the published page with 827,000 followers. I didn't go to the private one, the Kaysha, the K Edward one. I have no idea what's in there. Oh, that's Lily's birthday. Ah, yeah, she's an Aquarius as well. Look at that. We have to release that song, Lily. Yeah, I love that break. Sorry. So I didn't even go to this profile to see if people leave messages on that one as well. Let me see. I don't even know if I put a post. What's going on in that profile? Because listen, I never go to Facebook. Tell you the truth. I don't know. But you see what I mean? There's so many messages, and listen, if you had WhatsApp, SMS, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. This is a lot of love pouring on you on your birthday, and it really makes you appreciate. It makes you appreciate that day even more, because you know people think about you. People, and listen, I think I also have the post on my channel. I didn't because I fell sick after that. Look, I also posted on the YouTube channel here at home. 800 likes almost and 85 comments. I didn't even check them. My God. Wow. Oh, I have to go check all this. Rosa Fly. Oh, there's so much comments in there. Wow, I just realized that. Wow. Well, I have to go put some hearts everywhere in here. Wow. Beautiful. Yeah, listen, I'm telling you, it's a lot of messages, and I'm really thankful. I'm grateful that you know, I remember when I was receiving a lot of hate from a lot of people that I didn't know. And I really was asking myself all the time, but what did I do to them? Like, they don't know me. And some people were just hating. Whatever. They had all the stupid reasons. But what you gonna do? And as time went by, I stopped building my own armor and start saying to myself, listen, if they don't like me and they don't pay my rent, why do I care? They're not on my road. I don't have to listen to the dogs barking as I'm speeding through. And the less I cared about the stranger's noise, the more I start being loved. And also maybe because my music started resonating with more and more people, even people who used to be haters started becoming lovers of the art. And years after, you like, wow, like people love you and it's beautiful. Listen, you will always have detractors, people who don't like your work, and it's normal. It's like, everybody their taste. And you will always have haters as well, or people who hate you for whatever reason. But when you receive the outpouring of love that I receive on my birthday every year for years, listen, I could go back on my post on from 10 years ago, 2012 or even before. And yeah, listen, every time it's my birthday, people remind me that they care and how much I mean to them, and how much my music or my story or my the inspiration mean to them, and what I mean to them. And that's a beautiful thing for an artist. That's also a beautiful thing for a human being. It's humbling. And listen, all I can say is thank you to everybody, because some people, some people, they're alone. They don't have this outpouring of love on any special day. Some people, they just leave it alone. So I really feel fortunate that not only I get to celebrate here with you guys. I mean, we're supposed to be 4 days ago, it was supposed to be Sunday, but listen, sick as fuck. But this is the next story. But hey, it's a beautiful thing for me as somebody who always said that my motto has always been spread love and represent Africa everywhere you go, has always been my motto. And make your parents proud, and your family proud, and respect yourself and respect other people. So knowing that you receive the love back is super important. It's not a question of feeling famous or feeling adored. It's really a question of feeling loved. You see what I mean? I'm not after the flowers, the courbettes. I'm really always wanted to give love and receive love in return. And every once in a while you get showers, and it feels great. It shows you that whatever people say, the reality is what's happening is this is what you did, and this is the reward. So the people around that are not part of this, it's just like, what? Huh? On n'entend pas. So it's beautiful. So listen, again, thank you to everyone who thought about me, who kept me in their prayers, who kept me in their thoughts, who send me private and public messages. I really cherish that, and make sure that everything that I haven't read, I'm gonna read them, even if they say the same thing as the message before. I read everything. I really, because it means a lot to me. So, obrigado, thank you, merci.